Besties, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Chai. If you're not, hello. So today I thought I would do a different video. I'm probably going to change these bookshelves around, but I thought I would do a bookshelf tour. Bookshelves aren't super awesome. I have maybe like 4 shelves, but like 3 of them generally located in here, and then I have one bookshelf out there that's sort of like the books that I haven't read yet, or like aren't priority books that I'm obsessed with, but I still will show you guys that bookshelf after maybe. But yeah, I thought I would give you a little bookshelf tour. I do need to change my humidifiers, but I haven't bought any yet, so I thought I would show you what my bookshelves look like now, and then I will show you if I decide to change. I'm not great at making them look pretty, like I just sort of have them how I have them, but I thought I would show you guys what they look like. So yeah, let's get on to the video. Let's read, laugh, and vibe together. Okay, so I feel like how this video is going to go is I'm just going to show you each shelf. So I have 2 of the, I think they're the 5 long ones. Ignore that they are a little bit bent. I need another bookshelf, but for now I can't. So I'm hoping they stay sturdy. But I'm going to show you the first bookshelf here first, which is sort of my romantasy, my cowboy romances, my dark romance, and then I've just got sort of more dark romance down the bottom. But we'll show you one by one what they look like, so I can easily show you this bookshelf. So this bookshelf here is my romantasy. I have my Kindred's Curse saga with my special edition from Bookish and Spice, my Zodiac Academy series, thanks to my beautiful friend Hannah. She got them for me when I won her giveaway, and I just haven't been able to buy the rest of them because they get more expensive as you go. But then I have my Powerless trilogy, which isn't also a trilogy because there is I didn't buy the last little like novella because I didn't like it. And then I have my special editions along with my Peyton and Kai pop vinyl. I just love them so much. I have one special edition of, I can't remember which one. I think it's Heat. Yeah, so I've Heat of the Everflame. I need to buy the other ones. So I can I want to do the thing I've seen Belle do it, where she puts each one in between. I want to do that too. I don't know if you guys can see, but up here I have my old editions of the Throne of Glass series. They aren't super beautiful looking, so they just kind of... And then I have the rest of the Throne of Glass in the new covers, mainly because I cannot get the old covers in those ones. I've been trying to look and it's hard because it's so expensive. And then I have this on my shelf too. It's my little book lamp. I just can't fit it because my shelves are so heavy. Then if we go down, I'm gonna just tilt you guys down. So if we go down, this is my other romantasy shelf. I've got my Fourth Wing. I've got my Fourth Wing special edition with the clouds and the dragons. They kind of match up and create a wave. I have my Gods and Monsters series by Evelyn Carl, one of my favorite series ever. I have the Hush Hush and Silence, which I think is book 1 and 3. I've got them from the Booksparo because they were pre-loved, and I was like, I need them because I want to reread that series again. I just need to find the other 2. Then I have my copy of Once Upon a Broken Heart that is out of print. It's the pink version. It is beautiful. It's beautiful. I do have then the main new covers that they have of the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy. I didn't love Assistant to the Villain, so it kind of just sits up here with a cover of Once Upon a Broken Heart. I do have my little what's the thing called? Skull Panda. My little Skull Panda figurine. I find them so cool. I think they're more my vibe than all the other ones I have. But I'm going to move you down. Move you down now. This is where it gets kind of hard because it's much more lower to the ground than my bed is. So I'm just going to hold it for you guys while I show you. If you can't see, this is my sort of... Well, maybe I can put you guys... I'll put you here. Hopefully you can see me. But this is sort of my... I have so many trinkets everywhere that they're kind of just all over the place. So I have my cowboy romance / sort of odd books. So I have my Silver Pine series by Paisley Hope, along with the Chestnut Spring series by Paisley Hope, one of the best series ever. Then I have my special edition of Holding the Range from Bookish and Spice. Got my little, this is also another skull panda. It has little kittens with it, but they keep falling off, guys. Got the little kittens to go with them. They just always fall off, so I just constantly have to pick them up. And then I have my Royal Blue Ranch series by Layla Sage. I absolutely love this series. I wasn't super big fan of the Soul Searching book. I DNF'd that one, but we'll ignore that. Then I have Funny Story and Beach Read by Emily Henry, the two books I have read by her. I still have to read Happy Place and Book Lovers, which I'll get to at some point. Then I have Fever Dream by Elsie Silver. I have 1,000 Boy Kisses. We're going to talk about that. Dove, which I haven't read yet, but it's just there because I can't place it anywhere else. I have First Time Caller and The Other Brother. I also have the special edition of, and then I have a little Love Heart dog figurine that I got. And I tried to make this for one of my book club Christmas things. It doesn't look super great, but it sort of sits there. So we have so special editions of Good Spirits by B.K. Borison. This one has like a little signed placard. I just like to show off the sprayed edges. Then you can see this is my dark romance shelf. Let me just move my little side table. Okay. I have to like, so I have the Into Darkness trilogy by Nevessa Allen. I also have Game On here. I just can't fit it there. Game On is probably my least favorite in the series, but I still have it. And then I've only got book 2 of The Haunting Adeline, the cat mouse shirt, because I accidentally dropped coffee on the first book, so I need to go buy it, but they're very expensive and I can't afford the first book right now. So at the moment it's just book 2. I also have Satan's Affair, Where's Molly, Phantom I have not read yet, but I will get to it. Does It Hurt by also H.G. Carlton. This is another one of my, this is the Care Bears one they did with I can't remember the other one, but that's the one. I don't know why I have it on my dark romance one, but it's there. So then I have Game On. I have Butterfly and Sugar Baby by Harley Madison. This is the first book in her Sugar Life series. And then it's got like the little, I don't know if I can show you this, but it's also signed and it just has like a little paddle. It's just got the love heart on it, and I like using that to like showcase it on my shelf. So it's got the little XOXO. Then I have my Penelope Douglas section because I love her. I have Trust Six Venom, which I have annotated, and everyone else is annotated. Like, I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I have Five Brothers and Birthday Girl. Then I have the Devil's Night series, my favorite series by her ever. Then we have Beautiful Venom, which I just finished. I have Hunt the Villain. I have the first 2 books in Sierra Simone's Lioness trilogy. I haven't read these ones in ages, but I want to go back and reread them. So much dust. I'm sorry, guys. I do need to dust my shelves. But yeah, these are the first 2 books. I haven't read them in a while, so they're obviously a little bit yellows because I've had them for a while. But I do want to read them again. Then I have God of Pain, Wrath, and War by Rena Kent. I do need to buy the other ones. But yes, I also have a little book. I can't show you the front of it. I might get in trouble. But I do. I put these ones back up here. The little exo stays up thing. I'm going to have to show you down here, but it is very, very packed. Down here, you're just going to have to look at my thing. We have the rest of my dark romance. So aren't going to see my face while I show you this. So we have books 2, 3, and 4 of the Hades series by Tate James. I need to buy book 1. I did it for a traveling book club. That's why I don't have book 1. And then I have these. I have Older by Jennifer Hartman, Kiss a Villain by Mia Darling. Really need book 2 now. I have the Priest series by Sierra Simone. I loved it. I also have Pen Pal by J.T. Geisinger. I've read that as a traveling book. Loved it. I have The Maddest Obsession. I've read, but I needed the physical. Predator by Runix. These are all books I haven't read. I've got A Captive Situation by Tejan. I have the first book in the Monster Trilogy, Psychotic Obsession, Sweet Venom,
Gravity, My Dark Romeo, Keep Me by Sarah Kate. The first two, the Six of Crows duology by not Reen Kent, by Leah Bardugo. It has these sprayed edges, which I'll show you. So these are the new covers that came out with it, and you've got the sprayed edges. One of my favorite romance. It's more of like just a fantasy. It's not got a lot of romance in it. It does have a little bit, but like it's not super heavy on the romance. It's more like the found family and just like the heist of it all. I obsess. I want to reread them, but these are the new covers. My cover of Summer in the City by Alex Astor. Haven't read it yet, but I have it. Okay, we're going on to the next bookshelf now. This is sort of now my like contemporary romance. So I'll show you my top series. I have the old indie covers of the Off Campus series, which I'm so happy I found. I have the special edition of A Forbidden Alchemy, Vow of Eternal Night. I think it's Vow of Eternal Night by Lily Cozier. Then I have the special edition of Crown of Olympus, Midnight Stage, No Fear, Made and Bright by Ellie Hazelwood, Catabasis, and the special edition of The Deal, which is Garrett and Hannah. This is sort of just like my itty bitty ones that don't really have miniseries, but this is the Magnolia Park series, all in the normal like traditional cover, the indie covers, before they got like the small weird ones that I don't like. Got Heartless Beloved by Lola King, Two Can Play by Ellie Hazelwood, Cowboy Casual. Those two haven't read yet, but I'll get to it at some point. Then I have my special edition of Quicksilver, along with the normal, like the old version with his face on it, which I'm so glad I have. Never giving this away. Sorry guys. Then, because I do this myself, I have the big cover of The Wrath of the Fallen by Amber V. Nicole before I bought the small version. Then I have Hot Mess Express by Stacey O'Leary. Then I have For the Fans by Nyla Kay. I have Prove Me Wrong by Rebecca Bertram. These are my covers of Icebreaker, Wildfire, and Daybreak? I don't know. And then my little, like, I got this from Paige. She like crocheted the little like voodoo doll. It's just, I love it. It's so cute. Then we have The Love Hypothesis is just kind of there. Then down here we have Boys of Tommen, along with two Blood is Blue and Perfect Stranger. But we have our Boys of Tommen. So you've got the American version, which I wanted because they're so cute and so much nicer. I got him by Serena Bowen and Elle Kennedy. I've got just the other two of it. I've got Releasing and Redeeming, only because I've bedazzled these two. And I've bedazzled Keeping and Binding? No, but Keeping and Taming 7. I just haven't done them fully yet to put them up here. I need to get a wax stick for the jewels, so I haven't done that yet. And then, yeah, I just have my Blood is Blue copy by Hannah. And then I have Perfect Strangers, which is such a good book, by the way, guys. You got to read it. And then I just have the deluxe editions that we got from the Amazon US. I love it, guys. Okay. Now, these two shelves are like my hockey romance books. So, it's my hockey romance shrine. So, first over here, besides my Anna Huang series, I've got the Twisted series, which is Twisted Love, Games, Hate, and Lies. They follow four girls, friends from college, and their love stories. My favorite is Twisted Games. Then I have her soccer, but football in the UK. So I have the Defender and the Striker. The next one, The Keeper, I think is coming out soon. There's also one of my other little decors that I have on here. It's a little bit of a horror one. This is I don't know this brand of it, but that's that one. Then I have the Playing for Keeps series by Becca Mack. The first four. I've read all of them except for Breathe With Me, which is the next book I've got to read. Then you have the Undone series by Peyton Corinne. So excited for the last book to come out because I'm so excited for Torian and Lily's story. She started to do different covers, one to the first two that she did, which is annoying, but I'm gonna have to buy the other copies in this print. So I have these two, which you probably won't be able to find soon, so I'm glad I have them. Then I have Spiral and Collide, and then Collide Special Edition by Balcabra. I actually really enjoyed Spiral. I thought it was pretty, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I know not a lot of people do. And then I have Breaking Point by Madge Rafferty, which is her first hockey romance book. It's such a pretty cover. I love it. And it's also signed. I do need to buy Fighting Chance. And then I have Game Changer and Heated Rivalry. They're the two books I have read. This is the little dust jacket for it. I found it really cool. And then this is my Elle Kennedy, Liz Tom 40 and Chelsea Curto shelf. I have the Campus Diary series, I think it is. So Charlie Graham Effect, Dixon Rule and the Charlie Method. They're all this is Graham and Hannah's daughter. This is her friend, and then Charlie is also, there's no Beckett and Will are friends with the people in Dixon and the Garrett Effect, the Graham Effect. We have these cartoon copies of Off Campus and Briar U. I have all the copies of Briar U. Off Campus, I've lent one to one of the girls in book club because we did a blind date with a book, and so I have only just book 3, 4 and 5. I do need to buy book 2 in the cartoon covers because when I did buy them, I hide them behind here because these ones are a bit not as great. So I have the Mistake and the Goal in these copies, which I have up there, but these ones are a bit more of a, they aren't super, one I got dropped in water, so I just hide them sort of behind these books here because then I just wanted to show off where my like cartoon copies. So I got the cartoon copy, and then I have my tired movie cover, which this one's not the signed one. The signed one I have is up there, but I have that. I have Love Song. Then I have all my Liz Tom 40. So I've got the Mile High series. I can't remember the name of it. Pulling them all out for you at this point, guys. This is the Windy City series by Liz Tom 40. So you have Mile High, Right Move, Caught Up, Play Along, and Rewind It Back. And then In Her Own League is sort of Monty, they're the coach for Kai and Zaya's team is In Her Own League. I got this really beautiful edition from Danny, so I have that, and then the original cover of In Her Own League. And then I have the DC Star series by Chelsea Curto, which obsessed. I love it. It's probably one of my favorites. My favorite book by Chelsea is Hat Trick. Hat Trick is the best one, guys. If anyone tells you they're wrong, if anyone tells you different, they're wrong. And then we just have this bottom shelf. So this bottom shelf is just books I haven't read yet. So Say You Swear, I have read that book, but we just ignore that. I have Deep End, Friends to Lovers, Love Design by Lauren Asher, Romancing Mr. Bridgerton by Julia Quinn, The Devil in Blue Jeans by Stacey Kennedy, the first book in the Dirty Air series by Lauren Asher, All Roads Lead Here, Pucking Around, Better Than the Movies, and Not So Meet Cute, Not in Love, Next of Kin by Hannah Bonham Young, Morbidly Yours by Ivy Fairbanks, Book Lovers and Have Place by Emily Henry, Archer's Voice, and Cash. I have read, it should have space. And then The Sweet Secret by Teeny Page, which is the second book in her Other Brother series, the London Hearts series, but I just haven't read it yet, which I'll get to it. Now I'm going to show you this shelf, which is mainly my TBR shelf. Okay, so this is just my TBR shelf. This is mainly where all the books I haven't read lie. I have a couple on here that I have read though, but so this is sort of all my contemporary romance books. So you have The Condition to Will by Jessa Hastings, The Time of Your Life by Jessa Hastings. After the Magnolia and Daisy Hate series, I haven't read anything more from her, so I don't know much about her writing outside of that world, so I haven't read anything yet. I have Wandering Wilds by Lynette Noni. I've only ever read one book, which is The Prison Healer, and I didn't love it, so I'm afraid to read this one. But I've heard really good things, and this has got like purple sprayed edges. And then I have Nora Goes Off Script. I got it from, I think, when I did a book box. And then I have In Likely Event by Rebecca Yarros. If you guys didn't know, she was actually a romance author first before she became a romancey. That's why she's very good at writing her romances, and that's why I love the fourth one. Then you have Hook, Line and Sinker, which is my own copy. I just need to give the other copy back to my book club person that I have, because I have 2 copies. Then I have Ready For You by Samantha Lee. This is the first book in the Valentine Bay series. Haven't read it yet, but I've heard they're really good. And they're like very small. It's only 330 pages. So. And then we have Things I Wanted to Say by Monica Murphy. I have The Song of Achilles, Not Safe for Work, 7 Year Slip, Unromanced by Erin Connor, The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren, The 7 Year Itch. I also have Honeymoon Phase in like the special edition, sprayed edges. I'll show you. Yeah, I've had to like stack, if you can tell. So if you go 7 Year Itch, these both have sprayed edges. I need to buy the second one, which is I think the 9-month contract. So they're sprayed edges. I love them. I don't know why I don't have them together, but they're really pretty. And I have Alive and Wells by Bailey Hanna. I have Loving Romeo by Laura Pavlov, Lucky Hit by Hannah Cowan, Fragile Sanctuary, Wildest Dreams by LJ Shen, Dust Storm, Rival Darling, Handsome Devil, Promise Me Not, which is the second book in the Say You Swear series. I just haven't read it. Then I have The Wrong Game by Candy Steiner. I have the first 3 Hunger Games. I think it's the first 3. And then these are the ones that were on the top. So I have the Second Chance convenience store. And then Martin, who went to Korea, got me the Korean version of it. And so now I have both, which I love. Because this cover is so pretty too. Like, and it's all in Korean. Not that I can read it, but one day. And it's the same as this. So I have Leather and Lark, Forbidden by Tabitha Suzuma, and A Fate Inked in Blood by Danielle L. Jensen. I've got the cute little bookmark as well. Then I have The Hooker by Kristen Callahan. I'll bring it closer. Because of Us by Devon May. This is the sort of the novella before her first series. Yours truly, Off to the Races by Elsa Silva. It's one of the other covers. I have just that cover, and then I have the box set of the other series, of the same series but different covers. King of Gluttony by Anna Huang, which I've been meaning to read. Then I have Garnet Flats, which goes with the first book in the series, which is out the front. Then I have Common Goal and Tough Guy, which are the next books I need to read, because I've read everything else. And then down here, this is my sort of romance C-section. So I have Dora Punk 57. I have Unhinged and Broken by Sadie Kincaid. Then I have Blood of Hercules, which I was supposed to read for book club. Did not, but I still have it. Then I have The Night Prince over here. I need to read it because the first book ended on a cliffhanger and I still haven't read it yet, but I'm excited. I have Terror at the Gate by Scarlett St. Clair. I have the first book On Wings of Blood by Briar Boland. Haven't read it yet. The Good Girl Effect by Sarah Kate. Half of this is romance. That's right. Then I have Alchemized by Senlin Yu. Haven't read it yet. I'm afraid to, but I have the cover with this cool spread edge. I love it. I'll show you how to. It's huge. It's huge, guys. I have Spectacular. I still need to read. I've read all Caraval, but except for that one. I have How the King of Elfheim Learned to Hate Stories. It's sort of like a little novella between the Quill Prince series. Then I have The Crimson Moth, which I read, didn't love it. I have The Ashes of Starcoast King. I read whatever the first book was. Serpent and the Wings of Night. I didn't love the ending. Sorry, I just have never picked this one up so far, but I'm hoping one day too. And then I bought the first book in the next series of that sort of like, because it's like 2 books and like a duet, but it's a whole series. So this one follows another couple. This one is Mish and Asar, which is the next book in the Crowns of Nyaxia. Well, it's not the Crowns of Nyaxia. This is, yeah, it's like the Crowns of Nyaxia, but there's different duets. So there's the Nightborn duet, and then this is the Shadowborn duet. So that is just got the spread edges. Haven't even read the series yet, but you know, it's beautiful. So I had to. Then I have To Cage a Wild Bird by Brooke Fast. Heard so many good things about it. So at one point I will read it. I have first book in Helen Shearer's Blood and Steel. I have Broken Bond by Jay Bree. Bonds of Beauty and Blood by Michaela Everett, who is an indie Aussie author. Then I have Chasing Love by K.T. Matson, also an English, Australian author. Thrown in the Dark by A.K. Caggiano. I have One Till Mine by Morgan Bridges. I have Bewitched by Laura Thalatha. Then I have the first book in the Crescent City series, which I will read. I need to read, which is House of Earth and Blood. Then we have Phantasma. We have The Grace Year by Kim Liggett. The Holiday Ever After. Don't actually know if I'll ever read it, but you know, that's okay. I have Carnal Urges and Savage Hearts. I've read Carnal Urges, haven't read Savage Hearts. Then there is Storm and Vow by Jenna Lianzi. She's also an Australian author. This is her debut novel. I was one of the lucky people to win it, so it is also signed personally by Jenna. I love it. I still haven't read it yet. I do apologize, Jenna. I promise I will get to it soon. I promise. I really do. Cool. And then we're going to go down to the last shelf I have in my room. And this is some more of my like romantic stuff. So I'm just going to scoot you guys. So I have Starside by Alex Astor, the first book in the Gods and Monsters series, before it became traditionally published and they became smaller. So I have Riftborn by Greenwich and Lennox. I've been told to get through this one to go to Duskbound, which is the best one. Then I have A Pucking Wrong Man, which I thought was book 1, but it's book 2. I have Al Kennedy's Body Check and Girl Abroad. Let's go. But I have the cover of Game Gods Play by Abigail Owen, along with like the normal cover as well. I had to buy a special edition because why not? And then I have hidden in the corner, I have The Prince Without Sorrow by Maithri Willeskara. Apologies if I said that wrong. Then I have Shield of Sparrows. I have Our Infinite Fates, The Rebel Witch, which is the second book in the Rebel Witch series. Then I have Catabasis in the normal version. Let me just put all these back actually. Okay, so I then have Metal Slinger by Rachel Schneider. Haven't read anything by her yet. Then I have Fangs for Nothing, and I think this is A Grave Mistake, which is in the special edition. I got this one from Susie. So grateful for her. Then I have Silver Elite. I've got Rain by Jordan Wright. Book 1 and 2 for the Web of Silence duet. I've read Little Stranger. I need to read Little Liar. I then have Her Soul to Take by Harley LaRue and Her Soul for Revenge. Then I have book 2, 3, and 4 in the House of Devil series. But in the smaller versions, I then have A Fallen Academy book 1, The Rose Bargain, A Deal with the Elf King, and then Bitter Burn, which is the third book in the Lioness trilogy. But yes, that is my little TBR shelf. I do have some books up there. I'm Dazzling, My Boys of Tommen. I then have Daggermouth and Malachite. And I can't remember what the other book is. But yeah, that is my bookshelves that are in my bedroom. Oh, and I also meant to show you guys the books that I have currently on my bed. So up here I have my copy of The Kiss of the Basilisk by Lindsay Strauss. I haven't read it yet either. This is The Last Letter, which is the Bookish and Spice copy that I just got from Rebecca, like the Rebecca Yaros book. This goes along with my little candle, like squishy thing that I got for my birthday from my friend Georgia. So these are sort of just books that I can't fit anywhere else. So here I've got I've got the Cruel Prince series, which is the Cruel Prince trilogy. Why I loved it when I first read it, wanted to do a reread. That's why I bought the smaller version, because on the old version I have 1 small and 2 big. And then there is the Madison Kate series by Tate James. Read that, loved it. Probably my favorite Tate James. Oh no, Hades is my favorite series. Then here we have, this is the Bourbon Brothers series. I just have them in the sprayed edges. The other copy I have of the, what is it called? Hold on. This is the Gold Rush Ranch series. So this is another like sort of small town cowboy romance that's sort of set in the same world as Elsie Silver's. This is just in a different place in her series. I don't know if it has a map on it to show you guys. No, but this is like sort of in another like place in sort of her world. I haven't read any of this series yet, but I've read everything else, so I'm very behind. Then these are also sort of just miscellaneous books. This is the third book in the Playing for Keeps series that I need to read. I have so many like fan art stuff that I don't know what to do with, guys. I have Rook and Rebel by Kate Crew. I have Under Your Scars by Ariel and Anderson. Afraid to Read It. I have Project Hail Mary, King of the Kearney, The Stopover, my traditionally published version of Insatiable. I have it with Psychotic Obsession. I just need to buy book 2 and 3. Then I have The Followers, which I got from Alan and Unwin, which I'm so grateful for. I'm just going to like maneuver you guys over here. And then I have all 3 books in the... I don't know what you would call this series, guys, but I have this book of, I have Call of the Sheep. Apparently, this is one of the early books, like, this is like a rare edition, she was told me, and so I was like, I'm never losing this, never getting rid of it. This is the Devil's Backbone series by Tay James, another series I need to read, along with The Guild and the Valeshchek series. I don't know. But then I also have Nightshade by Autumn Woods. Last on the list by Amy Dawes. That's the only other series book by her I own. And then I have A Letter to Whiskey by Candy Steiner. Haven't read it. Then I have Sinners Consumed, which funnily enough don't own any of the other books, and they are now all traditionally published, so I've only got this cover. And this is book 3 in the other series, the second set of couples in the Sinners Anonymous book. So this is I think this is Penny and Raph. This is Penny and Raph's second book. I don't have the first book, but I'm gonna have to buy it, and then I'm just gonna have all the other copies that are different to this. But what can you do? I then have Flowers in the Attic by Virginia Andrews. I haven't read it yet, but one day I will. I've got An Offer from a Gentleman by Julia Quinn. That is Benedict and Sophie's story. And then I have Revolve, which is the third book in the Off the Ice series. Then I have The Fake Out by Stephanie Archer, which I have read. I started to read and then just stopped reading. Never got back into it. And then I have You and Me on Vacation. DNF'd it. Watched the movie. Loved the movie. Want to try and read it again now. Then I have Good Girls Complex by Al Kennedy. And then I have One True Love by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Then just saw my little figurines. I do have the book 2 and 3 of the Lucky River Ranch series by Jessica Peterson that I also need to soon read. Don't know why this. I have Wyatt and Sawyer, so I cannot wait to read those books, and then get Ryder and Duke. I then have my copy of A Forsaken Prophecy by Stacey McEwen, which I'm so excited to read because I think it's going to be so good. And then I have 2 books that I need to read because we did a book club for them. And all the girls annotated, and now I need to read them because I need to see if I like them or not. So I decided not to show you the bookshelf that I have out there because it is currently not looking super. It doesn't look as beautiful as I want it to be for you guys. And these are sort of the main bookshelves that you see, these 2, and then like my little TBR bookshelf too. So that is my little bookshelf tour for you guys. I hope if there's any other books that you saw on here that you need more, that you want to know more about, let me know. Mainly these books I can tell you about. But yeah, I haven't done a bookshelf tour before. I think I've done maybe once on my TikTok, but I think it was before I moved rooms and got taller shelves. Obviously some of them are a bit bent, if you can tell, but I just think I need a new bookshelf. But we're making do for now, guys, because I have a lot of books and I just need to do some more reading. But even when I do reading, I will have nowhere to put them, so we're going to invest in a bookshelf at some point. But yeah, this was my little bookshelf tour for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you liked watching this video or any of the other videos you see, I do have TikTok. I also have TikTok and Instagram. If you guys want to follow me there too, I will link them in the description and maybe on the screen. And if you guys would like to be notified when I make any more videos, you can hit the little bell and subscribe. That would be really fantastic. But I hope you guys have a great day. Do lots of reading. if you want to know, let me know what you are currently reading. And yeah, hope everyone has a great day.